Morning. I just woke up here about 10 minutes ago and decided to go outside and do a project, which turns out to be this piece of shit. It's called a Viagra. That's what I'm going to call it. Anyways, it's one of those stories where the guy lies and you just sit there and you nod with him. You're like, absolutely, yep, that happens to me too all the time. He says that we've got two heads here. I'm gonna flip it over. So we got a good head, bad head. Both actually are good heads. I don't know what happened yet, but here's his story. He says, got a bent valve on this one. This one here has a bent valve, not seating properly. So instead of just buying the valve and changing it out, he ended up getting a whole head here, as you see. And wow, he put it all together, and he didn't do the tickety-tick to save his dick.
Tickety-tick to save his dick.
And apparently one of the valves broke off or interfered with the piston. I haven't yet addressed it, but he just says it broke off, fell in the head, and stopped working. Wow. Okay, we can already tell from that this is fucked up, because look at that. There's no way you could seat. There's no way you could make a combustion in there, losing that amount into the water. I think this is water cooled too, by the way, so you would have water seepage going into the motor as you see the rust. So that's ridiculous. What a fucking liar. And look at this. This still has the gasket on it. That's why I was gonna say it looks different, the ports, but so I think the dude was on crack. Anyways, that's why you can't buy shit off Craigslist. So that's why I got this. I bought $100. To me, it seems like a good deal. I mean, I haven't really saw too much bad yet, other than that, which I didn't catch when he was showing me the heads. I just now seen that, but that's interesting. So, we got our work stored for us here. We got carburetor, just hovering, of course, because there's no head on it. Also I have not looked at this thing. It's the first time. I can't see much in there with the camera, but I can see with my own eyes. And it looks like the head's okay. It's not all nicked up. So that's good. Got good exhaust on there. A bunch of other shit. Looks like he's got the timing chain and the timing wheel zip tied up there. That's okay. That's good. I don't know how well the timing chain is, but this is it. This is going to be the project for today. I'm going to see how far I can get into it and see how much I got to order and buy. And my guess is I'm probably going to spend $100 to get this running, which isn't bad because this thing is big, man. This son of a bitch is a big scooter. And it's a 150cc water cooled, and it's a beast. It is. We got the famous bucket of parts here. These feel like sandpaper pads they threw in there. I don't know why. There's the cam. Sorry about my camera skills. There's some springs. All kinds of shit in there. Spark plug I see at the very bottom. Yeah, I just woke up, so give me a break. The guy took everything apart. I don't know what he was going after or trying to do. I mean, he even took the plastics out the front. He took all kinds of shit off it that didn't need to be taken off. I mean, if it's the fucking head on the motor, you know, why go through all the effort to take all that other shit off that don't have to be taken off? Oh my god. I got some good news. At least the bore isn't all scratched to piss. So it's okay in there. But you see the nicks that I was talking about on the piston head. God damn it. Let me bring it up to you here. Fucking Craftsman bullshit tools. Okay. Well, that fucker's really on there. Why doesn't it turn? Anyway, the chain's all bound up in there. But that's what you're gonna get to see is little nicky nicks from the broken exhaust valve that he supposedly said just snapped for no reason. And then we got a clean bore though. We have a little nick here. It's not that bad. The rest of it looks sealable with a gasket. So I'm going to order the gasket, order the valve. I'm going to go ahead and clean the other head up. The good head, not the one that's a good head. You get it? I want some good head. I can give head too. Anyways, I'm going to clean it up and then I can go ahead and put it on there when the parts arrive. I got bad news. I cannot, for the life of me, find valves for that piece of shit scooter. I just can't do it. Been miking out the valves and just no luck. Now, two of these, which is going to be this one and this one, go to the other head that I have, the one that's damaged. It's at the machine shop right now, so I can't really show you. This one here goes to this port. I can't do it looking through the screen. So this one only has one piston, which is the exhaust. I do not have the intake, and I've looked, I measured it, I mic'd it out. I looked online for them, and I can find this size diameter. I can also find the shaft size, the 5mm, but I can't find the full length. This is 80mm, and the closest I can get is 73. There is a 77, but it has a different end. Not the right end. I mean, I can get it so fucking close. I was like, 77, right? No, it has the wrong end. So I took the head into the machine shop. They're going to try to gouge that out some more and then fill it in with aluminum weld and then machine it flat. The other thing I've run into, it's kind of getting expensive. It's going to be $90 to get all this done. That's right, I'm putting $100 into this fucking $100 scooter, which still isn't that bad if you think about it. What did this go to? Fuck, man. This guy was hard on shit. Looks like he snapped it off something. Oh, he did. It was this. Okay, that must be this one. This is the spare. God damn, he's hard on shit. So, that one's junk. Let's get that put aside, because I don't want to put that one back on. So here's the deal. $90, it'd be machined, all done, but I do not have a head gasket. Fuck! Always when I'm recording. Alright, excuse that interruption. Had to take care of a little sale on the side. And so I can't get the gasket, but lucky for me, in my state, there's a guy that manufactures head gaskets for anything. Tractors, old cars, shit you can't find. And since I cannot find the head gasket, he said he would do it. And the problem is it's close to a 2-hour drive one way, and so we're talking like 4 hours on the road. He said I could mail it to him. It would take up to a week, so it's up to me. Do I want it? Well, here's the thing. It's 1 hour. If I get there, it'll take him an hour at the most, he says, to make it out. He's thinking, the size I've told him on the head and everything, dimensions. He's like, it could be even sooner than that. So, I don't know. I want to wait a week. Why not? Fuck it. Fuck you. Fuck. But then I got to pay the shipping. So it's like you're paying gas, you're paying shipping. I don't know. God damn it. So, I think I'm going to do the drive. I'm going to find a deal up north and take the drive. Okay. We got good news. I got you already know, got the head all done here. It's all machined down. Well, maybe you do. I don't know. Everything's finished now. I had to use the old head because I ran into the issue of finding valves. And I have the valves for the old, but I can't get them for the newer style head that he had on there. whatever. Went up north, took the hour drive, well, the 2 hour for the one way back too. You know, it's 2 way. Whatever the fuck, I don't know. Let's just get to the point here. I got it made, it works, it fits. This cost me $80. Fuck, $80 to get this custom made. It's good shit though. They did a really good job. And I took the head there, they took the measurements, they fucking stamped it out. I did a little sightseeing while I was up there on the coast, way up at the very top of the peninsula area there. And I think that's where the vampires live. It's almost by Forks. It's way the fuck up there in Port Angeles area. Port Arlington, somewhere around there. I mean, it's way the fuck up there where the vampires live. So I didn't get raped by one, and I didn't get molested or anything like that by a wolf, but I did get this, and it cost me $80. So now we go ahead and put it on there, and let's figure out if this son of a bitch will run or not. I have the valves, and I don't know. I'm having a hard time figuring out on the exhaust valve which one is fourth. They're so close, and both of them line up pretty well when closed. So I might have to go ask for help on that one. Might have to take it back to the machine shop and have them mic it out. They're a little better at it, but I don't know. I'm not. I guess I could do it, and if it don't run, and try the other one. But I don't really want to pull it apart because it's water cooled and there's fucking water, and I don't want to deal with that. I could ruin the head gasket. Fuck them. I've gotten this far putting on the valves here. Got the valves all seated in, springs on, got the top on. Now I had to go to the, I don't know what you'd call it, motorcycle shop or whatever, and get this. It's basically one of these little grommet things. These oil sleeves. I don't know what the fuck you call it. But anyways, the guy was missing one. And all you do, here since it's open here on the bottom, all they do is they slip right in there. You got them kind of crisscross, kitty cornered. I don't know what the fuck to say. I'm high as shit right now. So you put one here, and then you slide it on. It keeps it in place or something, or keeps the oil. I don't fucking know, but it does something. He's missing one for this. I had to go to the place. I bought two just to be sure in case I got back and there weren't any more, but there was enough. And then, this is why I hate when you guys fucking take shit apart. I should say you guys, but fucking Craigslist piece of shit bastards. All I have are two. Two of these to put the head on. So I had to dig through my drawer, and of course they're not the same, but they're the same thread, not the same fucking nut style, but who cares. I fished out 4 washers. These are stainless steel, which doesn't matter, but at least they're all the same fucking thickness. I don't know if that's good or bad to put washers on the top of the head when you're torquing it down, but I'm gonna do it because these nuts, it's the best way to do it, I think. These got a flat bottom on it, and it's just the more pressure you can push evenly on it and keep it torqued down, the better. So I got this little piece of shit put together. I got the thermostat in there. This dick tip goes on this other side here. So you insert that's the dick tip. You insert the dick tip. There's a thread there, so you put that in for the nut with the nutter or the bolt, whatever you want to call it. And then so I've made a little what do you call it here, a little thing of parts. So I don't know what this goes to. It was in the pile. I don't know what this goes to. It was in the pile. I don't know what this goes to. It looks like a temperature sensor. It's in the pile. This looks like a broken bearing hub. Race bearing, I don't know. It was in the pile. This thing's got a piece of rubber on the one side that seals. So I don't know. It's in the pile. It's a big washer. It's in the pile. A nut. Something. Got body clips. We got screws for the body. These, I believe, go to the top here. They're for inserting and putting on the valve cover. I also have all these. I gotta figure out what goes to what? You know, what goes to that little rubber dick thing I had? Is it, you know, and then what goes to the timing chain, which I got to put on here? You know, what goes to that? What goes to the gear ones? I don't fucking know, because he took it apart like a bitch and then didn't know how to put it back together.